welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd share a get ready with me. I'm on my way to work. I've got a very little amount of time. I've already applied my foundation, It's CC Cream, in the shade Light mixed with Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation in the shade 52. I've applied that. I'll put on a little bit of concealer using my Garnier Roller Ball, which is anti-dark circle. It's in the treatment section of like CVS and that sort of place. Put a little bit in here where I'm a little bit darker. And it is a very liquidy, very viscous formula. I love it because you can layer it and layer it and layer it without it becoming, settling into fine lines and looking nasty. I'm going to let this set up for a moment, and while I do, I'm going to apply Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche Contour Palette. It's more of a cool-toned contour and highlight with a little bit of a cool rose undertone. And I'm going to use that sort of as a bronzer, actually, to give my face a little bit of color and a little bit of shape. See, it's just very soft. It's mixing with the natural rosy undertones of my cheeks, which normally I try to get rid of, but that's okay. I don't mind this at all. And whatever's left on my brush, I'm just running under the chin. Maybe bring a little bit up into here. That's done. Now I'll take a clean brush and do a quick highlight using the pink side, the lighter side, right on the top of my cheekbones. And another tip, if you feel you're a little hollow right in this area to each side of your eye and your temple area, put a little highlighter there. It works wonders. Another tip to slenderize the face, after you contour, just drag a little bit of your highlighter or face powder right underneath the contour to further enhance it. See how that worked? Really nice. Okay. That's done. Now I'm going to move on to add a little bit of sheer, very neutral color to my face. I'm going to use Physicians Formula, another drugstore, in Natural Glow, which has a littlest faint of a shimmer to it, but not really too glittery, nothing ostentatious, nothing too flashy. It's very soft and flattering. I'm going to apply that to my cheeks. Going right over the contour slash bronzer and just above it. A little bit on the apples, maybe a little bit on the eyelids. Bring the look together. Perfect. That's done. Keeping moving along, a quick eye look. I'm going to use my Morphe palette 25B. 25B Bronzed Mochas. This is a beautiful palette, and I don't want to get into too much of the playtime with it. I could really get distracted since I'm on a tight schedule. I'm going to go in with a couple of shades. I'm going to use this shade and then a little bit of this shade. That's it for a quick, cool eye look. I might even just use one or two brushes, not too many. I'm going to apply this base color to my lower lid, working right into the crease. So I'm using as a lid color as well as a transition color. It'll be very cohesive, very subtle. Done, very subtle. Now I'm going to actually use the same brush, go into that deeper tone, and just give a little accentuation to my crease and just above it to create more of a crease. See, it's very pretty, very subtle. And yes, this does have a slight shimmer, and even though I don't normally put shimmer in this area, I find if you're just really using the littlest, tiniest bit on your brush, and you're really working with the shape of your eye, you'll enhance any natural shadow that's there, and you won't get too much shimmer. I assure you, that is not what I want. I've got a meeting in my office. Definitely don't want to go in there looking like a disco ball. And it's so gray out, and our lights are so fluorescent in the office that I really want it to look natural, and it will. One last thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of my Wet n Wild Brulee and just add that to my brow bone. I'm going to use my finger because I'm making it fast. And maybe I'll put a little bit in the corner of each eye and in that dark section. It's so easy to work with. You know, it's so easy. It's such a nice color. Everybody should have one of these. Get one. They're so cheap. Put it in your arsenal. It doesn't matter if your skin is darker or lighter. It's a great blend out with shades. If you've applied something and it's gotten too dark on your eyes or even on your face, it's a good tool to use to blend out colors when you've applied too much or you have a smudge or something that's being very stubborn. Get it, ladies and gentlemen. You won't be disappointed. Wet n Wild 666 Brandywine on my lips. Really hard to talk when I'm lining. And I line my lips every day. I've always enjoyed the definition, the extra definition, and could I get away without it for a more natural, subtle look? I could, but this is just one of those things that always makes me happy to do, to have. I feel for my features I need it. Even though I have dark lips and they tend to skew red, I just like the extra shape. That's good enough. And this is Infallible Lip Gloss by L'Oreal in the shade 505. And it is beautiful. It's your lips but better, as most of my glosses are. Isn't a little bit deeper. I feel it brought some instant additional color to my face. And actually, I'm going to center that with a little bit of my 105 by L'Oreal, which is a beautiful topper. Just in the center. Very nice. Love it. Okay, that's done. I've already done my eyebrows with my Sorbet that I pick up at Sally Beauty Supply, so they're done. Now I'm going to do a quick curl of my lashes and on with some mascara, and our day will be started. Now, could I put some eyeliner on? I sure could. Am I going to? Probably not for today's video. I really don't have time. And I think I'm okay because my mascara is very black and will offset the eyes nicely. And I'm just really squeezing, holding for a moment or two, counting maybe to 5, to 6, to 8, whatever. Just several seconds, but they're short seconds if you can imagine that. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pumping all the while, and I get a nice curl to my lashes that way. Love it. That's done. And thanks to Kathy Beauty Care Chats, I've been using this Essence Purple Lash Princess, the purple bottle tube, and I love it. It's a little awkward because it's really thickening, super thickening. So it's a little awkward getting used to so that you don't end up clumpy. But once you're used to the application, it's really beautiful. I find less is more and applying, a couple of coats. And as I say that, I'm just blending in that concealer that I almost forgot to blend in. It almost vanishes into nothing as it dries, blends right into your skin. Covers what it needs to, doesn't leave any real heaviness behind. Get yourself a tube of that Garnier Rollerball. You will not be disappointed. And they have it, I have it in the light shade, but I think they also have a medium. Or is mine medium? No, mine was light medium, I think. But they do have a darker shade, and it's just really good stuff. You can get it at the drugstore, you can get it on Amazon. Take your pick, whatever's more convenient. And there we go. There, I think that's good. All right, look is done. Let me get this mirror out of the way. I'm pulled together for the office. I look bright and awake and alert. It'll last all day. I could put a dab of face powder on. I'm probably not going to. There it is. If you have any questions or if there's anything you'd like to see, leave a comment below. Please hit the thumbs up and like and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it so much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.